Trust me guys, Satoro Gojo is still alive and will be coming back with a new ability, and it might be stronger than red, blue, and purple. And before I get into the video, all credits go to Big Daddy Gojo, because this video wouldn't be possible at all if it wasn't for him. Links will be down below in the description for his theory, and with that said, let's hop right into the video. So let's start off with talking about Gojo's healing capabilities and why he may be able to heal himself, and why it's also possible that someone else like Yuta or Shoko may be able to heal him. Satoro Gojo is known to be the one and only greatest RCT users of all time, and even Gojo can't heal others like Shoko, but he has been constantly using RCT to refresh his brain ever since the defeating of Toji, and ever since that day he kept his infinity running 24/7. So not only have we seen Gojo run RCT 24/7 over the course of 10 years, he also healed all of his injuries he sustained thus far. We've already seen Gojo heal his neck from being cut and his body after the fight with Toji, and he still maintained his ability to heal and continue fighting back. And if you guys can recall, when Gojo was fighting Sukuna, Gojo landed a lot of black flashes on Sukuna, and at the end of chapter 235, Kasukabe states that Gojo just had his RCT replenished. And I might not be the smartest person, but if you take a moment to think about it, why would Kasukabe mention this if we wouldn't get to see Gojo use his RCT again? And personally, I believe that this is a early foreshadowing, and from this alone, it's very likely that Gojo will surprise us. You guys should know that Gojo has already grew back an arm before, and not only that, Gojo has already healed his head back on his body. There is definitely a high chance that Gojo could regenerate his lower half, and if he can grow back a limb and reconnect his neck, why is it not possible for him to reconnect his lower body or create a new one? So we know that healing is going to be impossible because some of his organs are gone and there is a lot of blood loss. The first time we saw Gojo appear dead after being attacked by Goji, he heals himself. The second time Yuji was revived by RCT, note that Sukuna slices his head into two, unlike Gojo. Gojo recalls back to the Toji fight twice now, and there's a lot of similarities between the battles. And if you guys can recall the battle, Toji did not finish off Gojo because he didn't cut off his head, and Gojo's head is still attached to his body right now, and we know that RCT comes from the brain. Personally, we don't believe that it's a coincidence that Toji was mentioned twice in the battle already. So after the first battle with Toji, it seems like Gojo lost, and when the second battle was happening, Gojo had his honored one moment occurred. So if you take a look at the similarities, both Sukuna and Toji are full of themselves, and they see themselves as all-powerful and constantly underestimating their enemies. Toji Fushiguro thought that Satoro Gojo was dead, and Gojo ended up surviving. Sukuna can fail in the same way. This again is looking like another foreshadowing that Gojo is going to be coming back and fighting Sukuna with a new power, which I will be talking about right now. So let's talk about Gojo getting that new power up. And guys, you definitely should know that Gojo is still alive for sure. That Gojo Culpium is running through my veins because of everything we've found so far. So in volume 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen, Yuji appears posing on the cover with his mouth in his hand. However, this does not have Sukuna's marking on his body as he poses. This was intended to be a foreshadowing that one day Yuji would have Sukuna's powers under his control and would be able to take advantage of him in battle. In Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 238, we can see Yuji appear face to face with Sukuna, and it's clear that now he has a new power related to Sukuna. We can see that he has the same long nails as Sukuna does, plus the same texture on his arms. In Jujutsu Kaisen volume 4, Gojo appears on this cover lifting his blindfold just enough for you to see his eyes, and there is a odd white light emanating from his Ana streaking across the cover. Now this was unsure whether this was simply a stylistic choice to add some pop to the cover, but recently Gege dropped a new picture of Gojo with a white light coming from his fingers, and it's in the hollow purple firing position. Now obviously we know that hollow purple produces a purple tinted light, not just pure white. So we did some digging to see if we could find any hints relating to Volume 4's cover. Since we found foreshadowing for Yuji's future power-up from Volume's 1 cover, surely there would be hints in the covers as well. So there is just one single panel in the entire Jujutsu Kaisen manga where Gojo only has his fingers bloody, just like the one in Volume's 4 cover. It's actually in chapter 233 where he recalled his fight with Toji. And before the battle with Toji, Gojo did not acquire purple. After Gojo died and came back to life, Gojo came back with a new ability, and that was hollow purple. So I think that this is a hint that Gojo would end up living after being killed, whether he be saved by himself or someone else came and ended up healing him, whether it's, well, Shoku or Yuta, he will be gaining this new ability called White. And this would be a result of his new enlightenment. And again, we have another foreshadowing of Gojo getting this new ability. In this scene right here, did you guys notice that Gojo's hands actually glow 4 different colors: red, blue, white, and cyan? What we know about red and blue, when they come together that makes purple, but why are there 2 other colors? Well, light itself is actually made up of 7 different other colors. But if we are correct and Gojo is actually gaining a new white technique, it would definitely explain why his hands glow 2 different shades of blue. Some people think that he was using his neutral technique, but we weren't pointing out with the intention of saying he was necessarily using white during this scene. It may have been added with foreshadowing intended, not necessarily to express that he was using a white technique in the scene, but we think it's also possible that maybe activating his white technique has to do with flickering between applications of red and blue quickly. So this white technique may have been initiated but not fully manifested, so he stopped quickly. My personal feelings on the matter is that Gojo will come back alive. I know there's going to be a lot of naysayers out there saying that Gojo will not be coming back alive, but Gojo got a off-screen death, and this isn't the way the most popular character in Jujutsu Kaisen is going to go off. If Gojo is going to die, he's going to get a very emotional death, like what happened when, well, Akaza killed Rengoku in Demon Slayer. And let me know what you guys think about this theory, because it does actually make sense. Gojo died the first time and came back with a new power, and the fact that he's, well, accordingly or supposedly dead right now means that, well, when he comes back, he's going to come back with a stronger power again. But I also think that there might be a chance that Gojo might not come back with any powers at all, because, well, the first time he died he gained new powers. The second time he died he could possibly lose more powers. So who knows? We're just going to have to wait and let Gege cook. When Kasukabe said Gojo RCT input has been fully restored, we know that, well, Gojo has his full power. So Gojo is definitely healing. Gojo is not dead, guys. The dismantle slash only split Gojo in half. It didn't take off his neck, and Gojo said it himself. The only way you can kill me is if you take off my neck. So personally, I really do believe that Gojo is coming back alive. His neck is still on his body, and until I don't see his neck on his body again, I will not make another video about Satoro Gojo coming back alive. And again, thank you Big Daddy Joe for making this thread. This video would not be possible if it wasn't for you. Anyways, with that said, let me know what you guys think about this video. Do you guys want Gojo to come back alive, or is Gojo actually dead? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely support this video by leaving a thumbs up and also subscribing so you guys don't miss any future videos, and join my Discord server. The link will be down below in the description. And with that said, I will see all of you anime nerds in my next video.